Hey there, friends and viewers. This is Hengest with DGN.TV. Hello, my friends. And I feel super unhealthy right now. Why is that? That's right. Anyways, more on the point. I'm going to do a PvP video for you guys. And this one, unlike most of the stuff I do, is going to be post-commentary. That means I've recorded the footage and I commentate on it afterward. The only catch is, the reason I'm doing this is because I can't play my best when I'm doing live commentaries. I can't focus. And sometimes I get sidetracked on what I'm saying, and I just want to try this out. The downside is I play my best when I'm blasting music into my headphones, and I can't play that during this footage, so it's going to be without the game sound, which sucks because the game sound really does enhance the experience of watching a video. I'll keep that in mind for future videos, so I apologize for that. And before we get into it real quick, the director versus director stuff, real popular. Seeing a lot of people recommending stuff, and believe me, it's not falling upon deaf ears. I always watch. That doesn't really make sense. But anyways, the one that is most popular, the matchup that everyone wants to see, from what I can tell, is Hengest versus Towley. And I'll just say right now, we do have something in the works. It's going to be awesome. And before we release that video, I just want to make sure that you guys are aware TGN is not liable for your monitor melting before your face due to overexposure to too much awesomeness when watching that video. So keep that in mind. And of course, the People's Paladin, he knows about it too. I swear, Roberto, you'd make the perfect cult of personality. But you're squandering your potential with all of this rift nonsense. So yeah, guys, keep your eyes on this channel for that. And I hope you enjoy this great video. It's a Feral PvP in Twin Peaks. And let's get started. Okay, let's get started. As usual, I'm going to pick off the first straggler I see because, you know, I'm not really strategizing in this one. I just want to go for killing blows. Warming up, who knows. So I spot this rogue. He's undergeared, and I'm like, okay, this is a perfect opportunity. My unheated warning procs. Right there, you see a 23k shred. And then a ferocious bite for this 16k followed by a rip tick for about 1200. That was insane burst damage right there. Probably about 60,000. Burst damage in about under 2 seconds. So this unholy Death Knight is like, okay, you just killed my friend, I'm going to take you down. And I have this other Death Knight on my side. He's helping me out. I believe he's unholy too. But this this Goblin Death Knight, he's doing some pretty scary damage, pulling out his Gargoyle and Necrotic striking me all over the place. But the two of us managed to take him down no problem. So I'm going to heal up. Decide to cancel that regrowth, kind of a waste of mana. And then I don't like to travel on my mount all that much. Most of the time it's just to transfer like long distances. Most of the time I actually run around in my forms. And so I see this same rogue again. I go for a bear charge because I want to immobilize him. Because he's not getting away from me. And so we open up with some more bleeds on him. And it looks like this frost mage up here is going to interfere and try to steal my killing blow. I think he actually did steal a killing blow. That was a nice little non-crit bite for 16k there. Okay, and what do we have up here? This looks like a arms warrior. Now here I'm going to evaluate the situation because there's 3 characters there. I want to figure out who's the biggest threat and who's the most likely to be alive after this battle is over. So I want to take down the hardest target first, and I decide to take on that arms warrior. Miss with a ravage. That's not very common. He must be wearing some defensive stats. So I get all my bleeds up on him and start shredding. Yep, unheated warning is up again. That guy's geared, and I was still shredding him for about 20,000. And my ally manages to take down the flag carrier. The Goblin Death Knight is also geared. He's alive. He's going to probably track down my buddy, but I see this rogue and decide, oh, he's a threat again, so I'm going to use my trinket to break out of his stun and just dance circles around him. You can see how much faster I move. Power shift out of that poison. And he's kind of immobilized. He's kind of disoriented. He doesn't know what to do. Oh, look at that ravage. And a 37,000 ferocious bite. Yet again, some crazy burst damage there. Granted, he's not wearing all that much resilience. So this Death Knight up here managed to kill my buddy, and he planted a flag in his corpse. There's nothing more insulting you can do. So I decided to make him pay there. It's kind of a cheap shot, but you know what? We had unfinished business. So this Ret Paladin comes in, and he's like, no, you killed my father. And so he tries to take me down, and yet again that warrior comes in and tries to interfere. So I realize, okay, I gotta evaluate the situation. Let me sit back, heal a little bit. I'm gonna finish killing this paladin, but I believe he lays on his hands or something. No, he bubbles. So I pop my berserk. There's the bubble, and he's gonna start holy lighting. Pop my bear form berserk, and I'm already building up vengeance right now. I think it's at like 4,000, and then just unload on these guys. You can see those Mangles are critting for about 17,000, about 15 on the Warrior. The Warrior is rather geared. And so I'm able to cleave these guys down no problem. And then it's just the Warrior versus me. A little Nature's Grass there. He's rooted in place. Little he can do right now. And now I'm just going to open up a world of hurt with my bleeds. There's a 5-point rip. Step out for a healing touch. And then finish the job with a Stampede. Ooh, look at that burst damage. So good, Hengest. What the hell? You're overpowered. By the way, guys, I'm going to start doing some arena because I'm starting to notice that my gear level is not where it should be. Granted that I haven't been doing arenas for about 7 weeks. And we get people in the comments of TGN Live, whatever. I've seen a few of you guys like, oh, Hengest is only 1600 rated. Guys, I don't do arena competitively. It doesn't interest me because it's so imbalanced. But sadly, it's really the only way to get the best PvP gear. So I will be getting back into that with a buddy from my server. And you know what? When I get my full Vicious set, these battlegrounds are going to become that much more entertaining. So I regrouped with my team here, and this Feral Druid is trying to blow all his bear cooldowns. He's surrounded by my entire team. I don't think I got that killing blow, but I did burst on him pretty darn hard. And so the score is 1-3 our lead. I decide maybe I should go for the flag carrier, or maybe I should just kill this shaman up here. What do you think? This is an elemental shaman who doesn't know what she just got herself into. By the way, I hate goblins if you didn't know that. So I try to make a point of killing all of them. Just interrupted that lava burst and then maimed that chain lightning. And now I don't have any interrupts off cooldown, so I have to let her heal with these healing surges. And right before I maim her, Skull Basher, right there is when I got stunned by that rogue. That would have been the killing blow. So naturally I'm very upset with this rogue and decide as soon as I bite this goblin's face off, his turn is next. So come on, where's that Skull Bash? There it goes, and now there goes the shaman. Now I'm focusing down the rogue, and the warrior that we've been playing with all this time decided to come in and try to get some revenge on me after getting soloed after 3 kills. Take down the rogue, and here comes the warrior. He wants some more. I don't think I got that killing blow. And right there I just did a little trick you guys may not know about. If you can have combo points on a dead target. So the warrior was dead, but I had 4 combo points on him. So a little trick is you can Savage Roar on a dead target to proc your Predator's Swiftness, and then just use that for an instant cast heal, and you can see that that heal crit for about 18,000. I'm excited when my agility gets higher, my heals will be getting stronger and stronger. That scales really, really well. And so I go in here and try to find the flag carrier because I don't want to be in here all day. But we had just captured one, and our guy just went out the door. He's sprinting towards the home base, and I find this warlock, and I'm like, oh boy, this guy better not be demonology. So I use my berserk, because there's nothing I hate more than opening on a warlock and finding out he's demonology, and he turns into a demon, and I'm just, ugh, it makes me so angry. So the berserk able to finish him off quite handily, and I believe their flag carrier is about to go down, which means we should be winning in a matter of seconds. Yes, indeed. So I'm just looking around for one last unfortunate soul to kill. I'm like, okay, where you guys at? And I realize they're all on offense. So I just, I go for a little swim. You know, it's a little hot out. And I kind of just wait for my team to finish the job. That was a really solid run through. I think it was about 7 or 8 kill streak in a battleground. Again, this was not edited. That was totally uncut and original. Authentic footage, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for more. This has been Hengest with TGN.TV. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, could I get a number 4 with 2 cheeseburgers with a large fry?
Coke to drink.
I'm sorry?
Coke to drink.
Can I get a Sprite, please?
Anything else for you?
Yeah, do you guys have those conjured mana pies?
Which pies?
The mana pies?
No, we don't. We have apple and cherry pie.
Okay. That'll be all then, thank you.
614, thank you.
Believe this? No mana pies? Oh, Jane is gonna hear about this. You don't have a mage in there? Dick.